Of the front lines tonight, a Henderson police officer alive and back at work just weeks after a serious heart condition threatened to kill him while on the job.
A 13 Action News reporter Marc Geiger now with more on this officer's story of survival.
Officer Marc Geiger recently experienced heart problems while on duty. He wants to share his experience, hoping to help others know the signs to avoid the trauma he went through. Officer Marc Geiger was working as a tactical flight officer for Metro earlier this year when he experienced pain in his shoulder that radiated down his arm. Then he felt queasy and disoriented. He went to the hospital and went home, feeling fine. A month later, he suddenly experienced excruciating pains while at work and wasn't able to articulate his words. He had been misdiagnosed previously.
I had no underlying health issues. Every year we get a physical. I take care of myself. I try and exercise. So it really came out of left field. I don't smoke. I don't drink. I try and, like I said, I take good care of myself.
Urgent hospital visits, medical tests, and numerous doctor appointments followed. Geiger experienced atrial fibrillation, or Afib. The American Heart Association says at least 2.7 million Americans are living with Afib. Many patients aren't even aware of how serious the condition is.
Of course, being a police officer is a stressful job. And as you said, in these unprecedented times, there's a lot of stress that's going on in every field and in every family, in every household. So I think stress, of course, does play a role and play a factor, which would only lead me to recommend that if you are feeling something and if you are experiencing anything out of the ordinary, not to take it lightly.
These surprise cardiac events can happen anywhere at any time, like in Geiger's case. Some signs of Afib are general fatigue, rapid or irregular heartbeat, fluttering or thumping in the chest, dizziness, weakness, sweating, and chest pain or pressure, the last being a medical emergency. You should then call 911. A recent study done by the European Society of Cardiology shows these highly stressful, unprecedented times have led to a higher risk for cardiac events for first responders. The stressful job increases the threat for Afib. The good news, Geiger is doing well and his heart is being monitored 24/7 through a device that is barely noticeable to him. He is now working with Henderson Police as a community relations officer and hasn't let this medical condition stop him.
The support from the department's been awesome, and I'm back to work, not missing a beat, as this condition hasn't shortened my tenure or my career or even my future opportunities.
Heart conditions remain the #1 cause of death in Nevada, but there are treatments and ways to reduce the risk of Afib, like strokes, clots, and heart failure. The National Heart Association urges people to talk with their doctors before it's too late. Reporting, I'm Marc Geiger, 13 Action News.